So it's both.
Will you go back to work or stay home?
Wow. That would have been a tough question for me if someone had asked me that a year ago. Now I'm at a place in my life where I don't know. I don't think I could go back to work. I've always dreamt of staying home and raising my children. I think, in my opinion, that is the best thing if you can do it. There's moms out there, you gotta do what you gotta do. When you gotta work, you have to work. I was there. I went back to work when my daughter was 3 and I worked for 4 years straight. So I'm not dogging on any working moms. I think we all do the best that we can, but it's my dream to stay home and raise my babies. So I don't see myself, I really just don't think I could do it. I think I'm gonna stay home if I can.
How long will you let your child cry before you go to him or her?
Oh, the ever controversial cry it out question. I don't like the cry it out method for newborns or little babies. I don't believe in it. I'm going to go out and say that I think it's cruel. And I might get a lot of crap in my comments for that, but I am entitled to my opinion, aren't I? I absolutely would not ever let my baby cry it out. Not even, I would say up until 2, they start knowing more or less how to express themselves a little better. So you kind of get to know your baby more, and you kind of know when they're just fussing to fuss, or you'll know your baby. But even then, I wouldn't let my daughter cry for more than a few minutes before I would check on her or soothe her in some sort of way. I just don't think that's natural. A, for a baby to just be left there to cry, and B, it goes against my maternal instincts as a mother to hear my baby cry and not go to him or her. We don't know what this one is, but anyway, I'm not a fan of crying it out, especially with infants. So I will go to the baby immediately or within a few minutes. If you're in the shower or something, what are you going to do? But to purposely let your baby cry so that you learn to self-soothe that early is just cruel in my opinion. So no, we won't be doing that. Sorry, I'm going to get a lot of crap for that one. Oh well.
How often will you bathe your child?
I don't tend to think all babies need baths every single day. However, Aislinn was a really pukey kid. She spit up multiple times a day. I had to change her outfits all the time. So she was the kind of child that even if I didn't, you would have to at least wipe her down or something. You also don't want your kid being smelly, or having that acid from the spit up in their little creases and stuff. So I think it really depends on your baby. If I don't have a very pukey baby, I would say every other day. I think you don't want to strip all their natural oils off of their skin. It's not good for their sensitive skin. So every other day, if not when they're dirty.
Will you do an extended rear-facing car seat?
Yeah, I think I did that with my daughter. I had her in a rear-facing car seat past her first year, just because I felt that was safer, and I just didn't see why I needed to turn it around so quickly. But yeah, I think I'll definitely do that. I think Kelsey, who was it that said it? Might have been Kelsey. She said if she could be in a rear-facing car seat, she would, because it's safer, and I understand. So yeah, definitely, there's no rush to put the baby in a forward-facing car seat.
Will you breastfeed? If so, how long?
Yes, I will. I think that's the best thing for a baby, if you can. I always have to give that disclaimer, if you are able. I had a huge struggle, and I'll talk about this later on, and I'll make a video about that. I had a huge struggle with my daughter, and it was devastating, absolutely devastating for me. So I am determined to breastfeed this child successfully. I'm going to have way more support than I had the first time to ensure my success. I have already been educated on it. I'm going to still, you never assume you know everything. I'm going to read up, and I am absolutely going to breastfeed this child. I have to succeed at that. Oh!